Seen that part.
Lopez.
Yeah, Lopez won.
Lopez won. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about the
I
the was in
would have watched it.
felt the fix. Here we go.
Seen that part.
Lopez.
Yeah, Lopez won.
Damn, I lost sound. Can y'all hear me?
Yep. Hold on.
There it go.
What's going on? What is going on? That's right. It's Sunday morning, little bit after 11 o'clock on this 18th day of October. It's that time once again. Pick'em Sports Radio. I'm your host, DJ Wild Body. We got Malcolm and Coop in the house. Shout out to Vic, Kareem V.I. Williams. Get better soon, my brother. I'll be checking in with you later. But till then, it's Pick'em. Let's get it. What's going on? How's everybody doing today? It's Pick'em, that time. Pick'em Sports. Our second week here. Tuning in on Anchor FM as well as Spotify's Pick'em. I'm DJ Widebody. Once again, we got Malcolm in the building. We got Coop in the building as well. How y'all doing?
What's good? Everything all right?
Good. Ready to get it going.
Crazy week last week. Crazy game. The Vikings, I think, had the nail-biting game of the week. Man, what was going on? You guys thought you guys could maybe score, and what was going on with that whole series of downs, Coop?
Not kicking a field goal, shit. Yeah,
not kicking a field goal. It was a bad coaching decision. I mean, if you'd have got it, then of course we'd be saying it was a great coaching decision.
That's what I'm saying, but you can't have it both ways. Either it was a bad decision or a good decision. You know?
Right.
Yeah, so now it turns out like it was a bad coaching decision. Because, Cook was hurt, and Cook is good at getting them 1 yard. He knows how to twist, and the whole right side of the line fell down. I'm sure Cook would have made that cut and got that 1 yard, but that's neither here nor there at this point.
Yeah, but
I pretty much put it on bad coaching. And even when they scored us back, you go one-on-one with Metcalf down the field. What's this guy, 6'2", running the 4.3?
Yeah, he's
2% body fat, and you put a rookie on him. You put a rookie on him. We got rookies now. You put a rookie on him.
Hey, he is looking like young T.O. out there, man. You know what I'm saying?
Like, bro, playmaker.
Yeah. That was a fourth down.
I'm feeling Metcalf right now. Metcalf, I'm feeling Metcalf, man. He reminds me of young T.O. Like, you know what I'm saying? When T.O. was just coming up and Jerry Rice was still kind of there, still kind of falling off a little bit. Yeah.
Yep.
Man, he looking like a monster for real, man.
He's a game changer, and he should be in the MVP. I mean, you take him out the equation, man. That Seahawks team is way different. So, man.
Yeah, but just going over that. Just going to that fourth down when he made it, because that was fourth down. I'm not talking about goal line. I'm talking about after they stopped him.
The fourth down play. Yeah,
they stopped him, fourth down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Smith to fake blitz. He went up to the line like he was going to blitz, but he ran back. He should have already been out there, because you don't leave that rookie one-on-one with Metcalf the way he playing. So when he did the fake blitz, he tried to run back, but it was too late. This man is fast. So he jumped up
the Vikings
defense
played their ass off, bro. Y'all played y'all ass off. Y'all made them.
They played good because they sacked him. They got to him.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Y'all, it took 4 downs for them to score. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. So y'all did y'all thing, man. It just was a close game, man. Somebody got to win this game. You know what I mean? So just so happened it wasn't y'all this time.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens. We got our picks for the week. We're gonna be doing picks in a little bit. We're gonna get to a little news. Let's start it off. Hold on, let me do the. I forgot I had this cap. I used to collect hats, but I'm gonna go ahead and reveal it. Shang!
What you got there? Let me see. What's
that? Nets.
I'm saying with Nets. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah. Wow. 2020. That's what I'm talking about.
What's going on?
That's what
Shout out to
I like that.
Shout out to the Lakers. The Los Angeles Lakers win their 17th championship in franchise history. They went ahead and beat the Heat last Sunday. Score Lakers 106, Heat 93. It was a lot worse. They could not miss anything. LeBron went out and had a good, it was a good effort, man, by the Lakers. Congratulations to the Lakers. The Heat was a 5th seed team. Lakers did what they had to do with this Laker bubble. So I'm not going to take anything away. It's a little different this year because of the bubble. Do we give them respect as we would if they were playing on the road and back and forth? What are you guys' thoughts on that, first of all?
Who's to say that they wouldn't have won the thing if it wasn't no bubble, if it wasn't no COVID? Who's to say the Lakers wouldn't have won it? So that's why I say to me, it is a valid championship. You can't take nothing away. They went through the same thing everybody else went through. So, you know what I'm saying?
Well said.
Pretty much my point. Same thing. I mean, everybody was in the bubble. And, I mean, they did their thing. I mean, it was even ground, fair ground, and they came out on top. So you can't take it from them.
I'm not a LeBron.
LeBron said,
huh? Say again.
You're not what? Say that again.
I'm not a LeBron first guy, but I got to give the man his props for his. I got to give him my respect. How he, just keeps himself ready to play. He's 36 years old, still out there, running, and the guy's not declining. I mean, certain things, and he said something real crazy. I kind of watched a mini documentary. He says he's good at covering up his weaknesses. That in his decline, he's good at covering that stuff up. So you would never know. And
you can see it. If you're a LeBron fan, you can see it because I say this: if you watch some highlights from when he was with the Heat, man, and you'll see that it's a different LeBron, bro. Mm-hmm. This a different dude. You know what I mean? He's more. He got the intelligence now. Like
right.
Like when I was, you know what I mean? Like when you watch Jordan during the three-peat, the second three-peat, you could see he wasn't the same athletic Jordan he was before, you know what I mean? Like, but he was more mentally, you know what I mean? He had more other qualities mentally. He had better mid-range jumper, better mid-range game. He posted up a lot. He did a lot of post-up shit.
Fadeaway, trademark.
So he had to just go to a different repertoire, but he would still put up 30, 40, 50 points on niggas, you know what I'm saying? The same thing with LeBron.
Kobe kind of did the same thing too. If you think about it, he kind of did the same kind of same way Jordan did.
He took his whole shit from Jordan. So I would say the same thing. Definitely
that was Jordan Part 2.
Jordan Part 2. Yeah,
15 points, Anthony Davis.
The imitation.
That's the real MVP of the league. That's the MVP of the series. If you ask me, Anthony Davis, because without Anthony Davis on that squad, I think Houston would have probably took them out, and everyone was hoping for that Clippers-Lakers thing, and all that hype all year about how the Clippers were designed to beat the Lakers, and they didn't even get to play.
That was the biggest disappointment, man. Between them and Milwaukee, man. Like,
oh man,
I really wanted to see that Milwaukee against the Lakers or Milwaukee against the Clippers. That's what I really wanted to see.
Where you see the freak going, bro? Where you see the freak going? I seen him getting out there.
He going somewhere. He might be headed to Miami, man. He might be headed to Miami.
Oh my God!
Might go to Miami. I was gonna say, yeah. They talking like that, but we'll see.
Great organization. Pat Riley will make. I think he needs to go kind of balance it out a little bit, man. They keep that same squad. Miami pick up a couple.
So let me ask you this. So we seen what happened with Oklahoma City, right? When they just said, we're gonna ride with Durant. Whatever he do, right? And then he left them, and then, left them behind. They ain't been the same since. They ain't been able to get out the first round since.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So And then we seen with the Pelicans, they said, hell with that. You know what I mean? We're going to trade AD and we're going to get something for him. Like, you know what I mean? You ain't going to do us like you did Durant. So what does Milwaukee do in this situation?
Well, what is his Giannis's, is his contract up? How's that?
No, he's got one more year left this year coming up next. They're going to hit him with the extension. Like, here, go ahead and extend now.
Right.
He's going to probably more than likely turn that shit down.
Hell yeah. He should.
Right. He's going to turn it down and say, yo, I'm going to, I'll make my decision when I get to be a free agent. Right. Do you let him, as Milwaukee, right? Do you let him walk away and just cripple your franchise forever?
No, they're going to try to I see them trying to will and deal. I think they're probably on the phone right now trying to will.
Or do you trade him this offseason? That's what I'm saying. That's the dilemma that Milwaukee has right now is,
right, good point.
Does he want to stay in Milwaukee? Because if he wants to stay in Milwaukee, it's a no-brainer. You keep him.
Yeah.
But is he plotting right now? And I think, these athletes, I don't care what they say. They know what they want to do. You know what I mean? A year out, they know.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think the Anthony Davis, LeBron made it fashionable to buddy up. Which I think has been going on since Pierce, Allen, and Garnett did it. So I think I don't see Giannis going to stay there. I think I felt that Giannis thought this was their best chance this year to get to the promised land, and I think he's done, man. Come on, it's Milwaukee. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, when the last time with Kareem? The last time they won one? I mean, if I was Giannis, what would you do if you were Giannis?
I've been to Milwaukee before, man. It's
yeah, I've been through that too, bro. Oh my God.
It's kind of weird, but I'm what you call a coastal elite. You know what I'm saying? I like the coast, so I'm not a middle of the country type dude and shit, but it was all right. You know what I mean? But yeah, if you got your choice between anywhere you want to go, LA, New York, Miami, one of them, I'd be choosing one of them over Milwaukee, and it wouldn't even be a thing.
Right. Yeah, I see him. I get the hell out.
I would like to see him go to the Knicks with another star, though. I would like to see him and somebody else go to the Knicks.
Dolan sells that team.
I would like to see them.
How would you go to the Knicks?
Yeah, but it's an open market. It's a big market to finally bring them back.
And just become Carmelo?
Hit a star in a while.
Yeah, that would be a bad. I something with
no, not by himself. No. He gotta do what your boy did with getting Paul over there. That's the only way I see it. Not just him going. No, I wouldn't go.
They had
bring another star with him or a couple.
The Knicks don't really have anything to trade. Well, no, I take that back. They got a few draft picks from that Porzingis trade.
Porzingis.
But that's what I'm saying. Does he go as a free agent? Because if he goes as a free agent, that's saying Milwaukee just lets him ride and doesn't trade him.
What do you think about this? Maybe Milwaukee said next year, let's just try to win it before he gets the hell out of here, and just keep the same. And then we'll cross that bridge after the season. But maybe we win one. Maybe he'd want to stay.
And then they turn into Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City, mind you, without a Westbrook to fall back on.
You got a point.
So basically, they don't even turn to Oklahoma City. Scratch that. They turn into Cleveland. Remember when LeBron left Cleveland the first time?
Yeah,
that's what they turned into.
Right.
The Cleveland had the first pick the next year after LeBron left. They won like 15
You trade
games.
him, man. The smart thing to do is trade him.
That's what I'm saying. To me, they don't have no. They can play it off all they want.
Right.
That's the only option to trade him.
We'll see, man. It'd be interesting. It's going to be a real interesting offseason. I think the draft is next month, if I'm not mistaken. And they're going to
start November.
Going to start a little late. You're going to pick back up, hopefully. I like the bubble concept, but I know, how long can you do the bubble thing? I know that I don't know how the TV money works as well as, have people in the seats. I don't know how the merch is. I mean, basically the merch, online merch, you can, I don't know how much concessions and things. You got big, contracts they got to pay. I'm pretty sure they took a hit this year, but, only time will tell, man. But shout out to the Lakers once again. Let's move on to Fight Night. Last night fights. Lomachenko versus Lopez on ESPN. Top Rank Boxing presents Lomachenko. They went the distance, and Lopez won unanimously. I scored the fight. I think it was 6 rounds of 6. I I wouldn't have been mad at a draw. I think it was a horribly judged fight. What was the scorecard? What was it, Malcolm?
One guy had it 119 to 107, which basically saying like I think that's like 10 rounds to 2 or 9 rounds to 3 or something crazy like that.
No knockouts in that round. Shout out to Loma. I kind of watched it. Lopez came out. He smothered him a little bit. Went to the body, was kind of connecting. He got right to the body, worked a few times. He had him moving. He didn't cut the ring off like he should have. Lomachenko fights good on his back foot. So I wasn't really worried about that. Kind of 5th, 6th round, Lomachenko started getting a little busy. And I felt that Lopez was scoring, but he wasn't hurting him. He stunned him a couple of times, but all those punches and bunches wasn't really affecting Lomachenko.
I think Lomachenko was trying to win it with his – Lomachenko's a slow starter. Like, they kept saying that over and over.
Right.
You know what I mean? He's like that on that like Floyd Mayweather kind of like I don't want to really put him in the same area as Mayweather, but how Mayweather would kind of like fill people out and get your style down, and then come about the 4th round, 5th round, Mayweather start. Then he got your style down pat. He done downloaded all your info. So I feel like my man was 23. He was a young boy. So I think his Lomachenko whole deal was to say like, all right, let me take him into the deep rounds where he really hasn't fought.
Right.
And let me see what he got then. And I think he started to tire out, man. Lopez started tiring out.
Right.
Man, Lomachenko was tearing him up there in the last few rounds, yo.
Oh, that 12th round, bro. I don't know where he.
But that 12th round, yeah, he dug deep. Lopez dug deep. He pulled something out. And that's why I think he won the fight in that 12th round.
That 12 did it, bro. And any doubt. I like, to me, I know it was a unified fight, and I'm pretty sure that Lomachenko's title was like Big Joker or Ace of Spin, and Lopez had the Ace of Spades. But my thing is, to beat the champion, you got to beat him. You got to knock him out, or you just got to humiliate him. I think a champion should have the advantage when it comes to the scorecards, man. You can't just edge the champion. You got to impressively beat him. That's one thing I hate about boxing with these judges, man. You never want to leave it in the judges' hands because, these judges have a history, man, and they haven't blown one in a while, but I think they got this one wrong last night. I think it sets up for a nice rematch. They need to make that rematch happen. It was exciting enough to where we would want to see a rematch because there's a lot of people that felt that Lomachenko did not lose that fight last night. Yeah,
I agree. That would be a good fight to see. I kind of wish Lomachenko would have started a little earlier.
Yeah.
But, you know what I mean? He waited till about it's really like the 6th round before he really started coming on.
Yep.
So he gave up a lot of early rounds, you know what I mean, to feel somebody out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, at a certain point, you know what this boy was coming to do. Right. The boy showed you what he was coming to do, you know?
Right. He had to fight that kind of fight to win. He had to keep on him and stay active, stay busy. And it was a game of, and that's what the judges seen, man. That's one thing about these judges. You don't know what they're looking for, yo. You could just put your mitts on the dude and they scoring him. I mean, but Lomachenko was blocking that right.
He was blocking a lot of them shots. Yeah. I feel you. Yeah, I felt the same way. He was slipping and he was blocking, had his guard up right. You know what I mean? So he was like a pure boxer on some pure boxer shit. Lomachenko was really showing you how to even box, like just with head movement, with his steps. You know what I mean? With his footwork, all of that. He was showing you. Like, hey, listen, you don't have to even I don't even have to throw punches. Like, this dude is not hitting me with nothing. He was barely hitting him, you know what I mean? At all,
bro. He wasn't. So, I'm watching Lomachenko throw the jab, but then the jab got blocked, and he went off the jab and hooked the old boy while his hand was still out there. I'm like, holy shit. When between the rounds, they saw the replay. I'm watching Lomachenko tee up on him, combo packages. Like, I ain't seen him. I'm like, yo, this dude got this. Let's just finish the fight. And man, I was shocked, but then again, it's the judges, man. So we'll see next time, man. It's good to see good boxing matches. Didn't get to catch the UFC fight last night. It was some two scrubs that I never heard of, but I just started getting back into UFC the last 2 years, man. It's kind of exciting. I
didn't even see the UFC thing. The boxing. There's another boy that was on the undercard, heavyweight kid, or I think it's a light heavyweight kid.
Yeah.
But I can't remember his name, but he like 15-0, all first round knockouts and shit from Brooklyn.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, I watched the one.
Fuck nobody.
Why do they keep, man? You know, I feel bad for these Triple G. They don't give these Ukraine or them cats in that area. They don't give them. They always get shitted on, man. I'm a Triple G fan. That's my man's. I like Triple G.
Yeah, yo, the fights. There was two classic fights against Canelo, man. Yeah, that was two classic.
Won that first one, bro. He won that first one, man.
I thought Triple G won the first one. I was cool with the draw, but I thought he won the first one.
Yep.
And then what they call it, the first one a draw, and the second one they called for Alvarez.
Yep, got Alvarez.
I thought the second one was like a draw.
Right. Yeah.
that one was a little crazy too, yo. But yeah, those were some good fights, yo.
Right. Aaron's pretty pissed off at the decision, but all right. Well, that's well, we touched that. We touched the baseball. I think Houston got knocked out, so Atlanta's NLCS waiting on
Atlanta Dodgers tonight, Game 7, and the Rays.
All right.
Yeah, the Rays are headed to the World Series.
The Tampa Bay Devil Rays finally. The other, Marlins got a couple of rings. Now the Rays have a chance to get their first ever championship. First time ever in franchise history. Tropicana Field. Not a lot of. I'm surprised that franchise survived. I remember, always talk. The nice field down there. No one really comes down there. They got the senior citizens coming in there on buses and shit.
I tell you this though, they always good, bro. As a Yankee fan,
yeah,
they always a thorn in our side. You know what I mean? Like people think, Yankees, Red Sox, but honestly, the Rays, they've been better than both the Yankees and the Red Sox. I think probably the last 10 years. You know what I mean? So
I'm a damn Mets fan. So, but I've been in more Yankee games. I always got Yankee tickets from somewhere, man. I got to see the Subway Series one time, man.
Yeah?
I had to park. I had all my Mets shit on. I'm down deep in the Bronx, parked like, man, at least 10 blocks down the road. Because, in that area, this was the old Yankee Stadium before they opened the new one up.
Right, yeah.
Parking was real scarce there. You had to get there early. And I got there. But, yeah, shout out to that. Baseball's still going. So baseball's about to be over. Hockey is over. Only thing left is football, boxing, UFC, and we'll try to cover that as it comes along. Real quick before we get into football, I'm going to check any developing sports stories today. Things might have changed. Let's see. Today, tennis, sports.
I know Clemson beat the hell out of Georgia Tech last night.
God, 73.
Georgia Tech ain't on their level, man. They ain't on their level.
Oh my God.
They ain't on Clemson level.
Nah, but Georgia Tech is not Monmouth College, you know what I'm saying? Georgia Tech's still a
Hey, I forgot. I know we talked during the week when we were doing the behind the scenes, just getting ready for the broadcast, and I asked you guys, would you like to see the NBA go back to the hand check era? You think that is, that kind of basketball is better than the basketball today? Because to me, I'll just go ahead and put that out there, man. And I see a lot of the game plans. And Mike D'Antoni, that's why I hate that guy. I hate the way he plays basketball. No defense, fast-paced offense. Man didn't even carry center on the team. But all I see is the game plan never used to be to shoot three-pointers. That can't be a play. It's like everyone's just bouncing 2 and 3-pointers. Everyone's going in the paint. No bodies, nothing. Just going in. And I'm watching LeBron and AD and these, big guys just going in the paint, operate. No contact, man. It's like I kind of miss the physicality of the old basketball, man. It kind of shown this time in the bubble, man. These cats coming out. Not the Broncos, the Nuggets. Especially them, man. I mean, there's only a certain few centers like a Sam Perkins or, Jokic just shooting threes. Bo, when he was playing before the playoffs, shooting threes. Threes should not be the priority. You know what I'm saying? But everyone 3-pointers.
It's simply the math, bro. 3 is more than 2.
Yeah, but it's not exciting to just sit in the 3-point line and take a 3 all day. It don't take that. I mean, if you can shoot, you can shoot. I like when you take him to the hole. That's basketball, man. That's what Jordan did back in the day. Akeem Olajuwon, everybody back in the day. Just sitting at, every play now it's like 2 people at the 3-point line. They dribble inside, they shoot it out, and they shoot a 3. That's exciting? That ain't exciting to me. I mean, I respected it with Golden State because they kind of the ones that engineered this.
You know what I mean? I'm fucking.
And that was how the team was made. But I love when a man can go inside and really just take your soul. Shoot a three in your face and okay, yeah, okay, you got me.
When the last time you seen a pick roll?
Yeah, I mean,
just think about it. You shoot a three in somebody's face. I mean, it's kind of humiliating a little bit.
The thing is, they want you to post up because that's not a.
But when you dunk on, oh man, you took the soul when you go to.
Yeah. I mean, but nowadays niggas want you to post up because, big men ain't that. It's not, everybody remembers Olajuwon. Everybody remembers Patrick Ewing. But I mean, do y'all niggas remember Chris Dudley?
Mm-hmm.
That was a starting center back then.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember Irvin Johnson? Not Magic Johnson. Irvin Johnson.
Yeah, but it was.
Y'all remember niggas like that?
That was
what I mean? Them niggas wasn't posting up. Them niggas was just 7 foot.
Chris
Bosh. Yeah, but that was cool.
They had 6 fouls. You know what I'm saying? So everybody remembers the greats.
Would have a couple players doing it, but everybody doing it.
Everyone's shooting 3-pointers now, man.
But now, see, them was starting centers back then. Now, if you 7 feet, you can't do anything. You're not.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Right.
It's different. You got to have some type of ability. You can't just because back in the day with the illegal defense. You can't just put you can't put Dennis Rodman out on the 3-point line in a corner because you don't have to guard him anymore. Back in them days, the Bulls could do that. They could put Dennis out the 3-point line because his man had to follow him out there or else it was illegal defense. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Like, you can get away with that. Now you got Jordan isolating on the other side away from Rodman because Rodman, man, can't come over there. He can't help. He can't do anything. Right. You got to stick with Rodman, you know what I mean? Regardless, in the whole world, no, Rodman can't shoot a 3. Nowadays, you can't put a Rodman out there because no one's going to guard him out there. You understand? So that's what makes the game different is everyone has to have a skill, an offensive skill, or else you're not even going to guard that man. You know what I mean? And we've seen that a lot with Rondo. Every time Rondo shoot a 3, he wide open because no one guards him.
Yeah, they don't respect his 3-point, but that's why he's getting them. They don't respect.
Well, he still was shooting like 30. He was still shooting like 36% from 3.
Yeah, he was hitting some.
Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, he was hitting them.
Not at all.
You want to shoot better than that with wide open 3s. If you actually, their stats, they track that. They track that now.
I mean, I understand you saying with the numbers, bro. I mean, I get it. Yeah. I get it. The probability and everything.
I mean, I will say this now: the big men are more well-rounded as far as scoring, because a lot of them can shoot now. That's the only. I'll give it that. I'll give it that.
If you're not.
Yeah, but I hate that because everybody got something to offer. I want that man that's going to bang on the inside.
You've never seen a Karl Anthony Towns, bro. You've never seen a center that could shoot 7 threes.
No, you didn't. That's cool that he can do that, but I don't want all of them doing it. Is my point. That's cool. He can do it. He's unique. You know what I'm saying? But not everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to do it now.
Listen to the stat. From since the 3-point interceptions, it went from in the 79-80, it went from 2.8 3-pointers a game, and to all the way in 96 it peaked at like 17, and now it is at 29.0 3 points. I guess made 3-point attempts or 3-point attempts. 3-point attempts. So 29 3-point attempts a game. All and from the golden, I call it golden years from like 90 to like 99. In that one generation, it peaked at 17. But you got cats like Reggie Miller and you had some 3-point. You had some 3-point wizards that were around that time, and it kind of stayed level from like 2000 to 2010, but it really spiked up the last, 16, 17, 18, 19. It really spiked up. Guess because of the Warriors. The Warriors.
Golden State.
Exactly. They made that shit fashionable, man. They made it a trend.
But I respect it with them because that's just who they are. They built their team built around 3-pointers. I respect it with them.
Right.
But everybody following suit, that's what I don't like.
Well, I mean, when tell me when in the 90s you seen somebody come from the logo on the half court and pull up on the regular. Now you see niggas. Now you see Dame doing that on the regular.
Everybody, Dame do it all the time. Yeah,
Dame on the regular. If you cross the half-court line, you're pulling up. You know what I'm saying?
I you know, us as consumers of the sport, we want to see. I want to be excited. I want to see the game. Now, the 3-pointer is sexy. It's not a.
I love that shit. I love it, bro. I love it.
It's not as sexy as it used to be though, because everyone couldn't do it, and then everything else. I just want to see some balance on it. But I love seeing plays being ran too, man. I like seeing the motherfuckers swinging the ball like the Spurs, and they're kind of boring to watch. But you got to get some teams that just they know where everything's at. Everyone used to say like an Isaiah Thomas. That guy, his vision was like no other, man. A man could see the floor, and I'm not talking about this look down the floor. You can see things developing and shit like that, man. That's what I loved about the game. And I kind of broke away from the game when Jordan left. I kind of left the game when Jordan left, man, because I was so that team, man. I was just I just love that Bulls that whole Bulls run, man. You know, I liked Houston when they had the couple championships. I kind of like their dynamic, man. But you know, but you know what it is. I understand now. You know, you got a Reggie Miller cat like Reggie Miller. He's probably was a 3-point assassin on the squad. Not saying no one else can hit the rock. But this guy made it look sexy, man. Like, you know, running off the screen.
But how many threes did Reggie Miller take a game?
That's a good question.
You understand? He took maybe 3 or 4, or maybe 6 threes a game or something like that, right? Now, you want Reggie Miller taking 13 threes a game, 13, 14. Why shouldn't he be taking 16 threes a game? You know what I mean? Steph Curry,
I can see him doing that. I mean, yeah, but that's his specialty. So I can see that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what you want. You want more threes because that's more points. So I'm
everybody
Reggie Miller, ask Reggie Miller what era would he rather play in.
Oh, this one. All of them would.
I guarantee he'd rather play.
Because you can score easier. It's an easy scoring movement.
They was clutching every time Reggie Miller was trying to come off a screen. Yeah. They was clutching and grabbing him. You know what I mean? Watch them games, bro. They was beating his ass trying to come off a screen. You know what I mean? To get open. They was beating the shit out of that nigga. You know what I mean? Nowadays, you can't do that. They call them fouls and all that because they open it up for freedom of movement.
And that's another thing, bro. You gotta stop letting these refs dictate this game. Put the whistle down, let these dudes play, man. I'm like, yo, come on. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not mad at the product that the NBA's put off. I think
there's really no difference. If you look at the fouls, there's really no difference of that's a myth that people believe that they call more fouls now. They don't call more. There's no more fouls called during this era than any other era now.
Fourth quarter playoffs, let them motherfuckers play. I mean, you know, you can't.
That was always a.
Well, they kind of do it in playoffs.
That has always been a criticism of playoff games ever since back in the days when you remember Jordan playing. You know what I mean? Yeah. Since way back when, that's always been a criticism of the refs. It's nothing new there.
That always is going to be pretty much.
And now that we're talking about basketball, I think a flopper should get a straight up T. I hate the flop. Oh my God.
It's hard though, man. You got to figure that's hard, man. Have any of y'all tried to ref before?
Man, hell no.
I've been offered to, but no.
Yeah. I want to get into that, but that's, you know what I mean. My point is that shit is hard because you got world class athletes that, you know what I mean. Like you just like, oh damn, that's a foul. Like you know what you've seen, but when you rewind it, then you just like, oh, that definitely.
That's what I'm saying. But they got replayed. I guess replay would slow the game down. That's probably why they wouldn't want to do it.
But. Yeah, you can't replay everything. You really want to? I mean, I don't know if I want to go there, man. It's kind of
hard because it'll do a lot.
I don't know if I even like replay, man, at all. Like, you know what I mean? Like maybe on the
game on the line, maybe last 2 minutes of the game, maybe. Or
I guess.
Something that's game changing. Baseball.
I feel like they try to replay everything now. They replay fouls now.
I agree with you.
Was that a foul? Was that a charge?
You can't do that. Because everyone's foul is interpreted differently. It's
too much. Yeah, it's too much, man. I'm like, damn. Everything they stop. You know, every time they do, everybody's like, you know.
What's up, Flip Banger? What's going on?
Do that circle, man, because they want to see the replay. So yeah, you know what I mean.
Word.
Yeah, probably basketball. I would say football though is a little different, but yeah, it's probably basketball. I could agree with you.
Yeah, it's you know, it is what it is. But so I'm glad we won't want to see the hand check era come back to the NBA. You think, and I like what you said too, Malcolm, with it's a scorers league and the scoring would go down. And you go look at that 7th, 6th, 7th, eighth man on the bench, and this guy's got like 4 points a game. It's not a lot of scoring going on there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, people want to see buckets. You know what I'm saying? Even though fans like us appreciate the stuff you can't put on the stat, like that's why I kind of flock to Draymond Green, because I like his game. I like how he does shit that you can't put in the stat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, but does he deserve an all-star rating? You think every year does he deserve that, Draymond?
I think
some think he don't. Some think he do. Some think he don't.
Man, some people, I heard some people talk about Hall of Fame. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Do you think he deserves Hall of Fame? I guess I would ask you.
Man. I mean, come on, man.
He's a role player, man. A good ass player that does the dirty work. He's a
great defender. He's a great defender. So if you want to put him in the Hall of Fame for his defense, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Ben Wallace, the same thing. You know what I mean? If you want to put Ben Wallace in the Hall of Fame for his defense, all right.
Ben Wallace started being a little, he came a long way. He got his game, he
was great. Ben Wallace was great for like 3 or 4 years, but I mean, he's still during that time he still averaged 6 points a game. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
before that, people didn't realize he traveled around the league a lot, and he was around a long time before he got
before he got that shot in Detroit. Yeah,
straight up. But that there goes his testament to him, hard working, man, and getting the way.
But you can't put somebody like that in the Hall of Fame. Not my.
You can't. Man. You cannot.
But I guess it depends on
it's not the
what
Hall
is the criteria?
Good, the criteria. Not the Hall of very good. It's the Hall of Fame, bro.
I feel you.
What would the criteria be for Hall of Fame with a guy? I go obviously scoring.
But I need to see dominance. I need to see hey, yo, you among the best at your position every year for at least, we talking at minimum, 6-7 years. You know what I mean? Like, you can't get it off a couple years. You need 6-7 years back to back among the best. You know what I mean?
Good point.
Oh, okay. So take Rodman, but Rodman was pretty. Yeah, he was good on defense.
Rodman was rebounds.
So Rodman, rebounds.
Yeah.
Rodman was defensive rebounder. Yeah, he was a glue player, but I don't know if he's a Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying? I don't know
Rodman.
I think I would give him Hall of Fame. I think he was that dominant.
Put him in there. He would be in the.
Yeah, he was that dominant.
I would stretch the finish line.
I don't know. Is he in the Hall of Fame? I don't know.
I don't think he's in it. I don't think he's in it. But I would put him in there because he was so dominant at what he did. He was great at what he did.
He was. You can't argue that. He was among the greatest rebounders ever in the history.
Ever. It wasn't no 7-footer or nothing. Just effort.
I mean? In the history of the sport. So
Dennis Rodman was a Hall of Famer. He was a Hall.
He was a Hall of Famer.
Okay. He was saying how bad quality he was and all that shit.
Okay.
Yeah, he was a Hall of
Famer. Yeah. Well, I guess on that respect, yeah. Okay, so I'm feeling you. So if you among the best at a certain thing, you know what I mean, a certain skill, and no matter what that skill is, if you among the best ever in the history of the sport, then I guess that's criteria qualifies.
We're sitting in this group now. We say best rebounder you ever seen. And Rodman ain't come up. Yeah, that man deserves to be in the Hall, and rightfully so. He is in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Let's get off the grid real quick. We're still in the Hall of Fame. Ocho Cinco, is he a Hall of Famer?
That's a hard one.
That's interesting.
That's
interesting because off that criteria, what was
it's hard for to wide receivers anyway.
Right, because there's a backlog of wide receivers still trying to get in the Hall of Fame. You know what I mean? Because the numbers, the passing numbers have gone up so far, so much that if you look at the all-time list, the top 20 list, it's all players who've been played in the last 10 years. You know what I mean?
Here's the stats. Receiving,
and Jerry Rice.
Here's his receiving. He has 766 receptions, 11,059 yards. Yak really don't care. Touchdowns, he has 67 touchdowns.
That doesn't scream Hall of Famer to me because there's so many people that are going to be either on their way to beating those numbers or already surpass those numbers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Is that Hall of Fame numbers? 55. He's got a 55% catch percentage. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't. I mean, look, T.O. to me was a first ballot Hall of Famer.
T.O. definitely, but T.O. got the stats.
You gotta agree. Yeah, you can't disagree with T.O.
Yeah, T.O. got the stats. He's like what, third in touchdowns, third or fourth.
Right. And I don't even care about the off the field stuff. Yeah. Like on the field, T.O.
On the field, he's easily Hall of Fame.
T.O. got
15. Plus he get it already.
He's got.
Now, if he couldn't get along with people or whatever, that's I guess that's a knock against him.
That should never. That should never. And I hate when they do that shit because.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I guess you gotta consider it, but you can't consider that over his numbers, man. His numbers just they so far above beat whatever detriment he was to any team he played on. You know what I mean?
Well, check this out. I mean, T.O.'s got 1,000, just over 1,000 receptions, 15,000, almost 16,000 yards.
Right.
Okay. 57%. I mean, T.O. was, I mean, but we all know that it's hard. It's hard to get into the Hall of Fame as a wide receiver. I don't really understand why that it's hard for a wide receiver to get.
Because you can't compare wide receivers and quarterbacks from not even 20 years ago, 30 years ago. You can't even compare. There's no comparison. Joe Montana never threw for 4,000 yards in the season. Andy Dalton has never not thrown for 4,000 yards as a starter.
You know why?
So you telling me Andy Dalton was better than Joe Montana? You know me.
I was going to say that. I was going to say that for the next show. But the reality is they changed the rules just like basketball did.
Right.
You cannot touch the receivers.
Right.
So that's why. How you going to stop Calvin Johnson? Was he 6'5", running 4.3? If you can't touch him down the field, he got the advantage.
Yeah.
How you going to stop him? You can't stop him.
And
that's why people like Eli Manning throw for 4,000 yards. Not to dish your boy, but it's the truth.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
people like that throw for 4,000 yards because they changed the rules. They made it easier because they want more points.
You telling me Joe Montana with Jerry Rice, with Roger Craig, you know what I mean, with John Taylor, with the tight end Brent, whatever the hell his name was. You telling me Joe Montana couldn't throw for 4,000 yards?
In this era, yes. Easy.
Dude, threw for 5. Kirk Cousins threw for 5,000 yards.
I would have averaged it.
Kirk Cousins has 2 5,000-yard seasons.
Exactly.
That's 2. Come on, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
The rule is a totally different game now. So that's why wide receivers left and right is getting 1,000-yard seasons. Like, remember that shit was hard.
I'm
looking
at
hard.
Even so with all the stats, I'm looking at, was he the best player in that position while any of them years he played? And the answer is no. Chad Johnson. No,
but he was top 5.
1 or 2 years. It might have been 1 or 2 years.
Yeah, he was top 5. He was one of the most explosive receivers we've seen. As far as big plays, he's still that. He's one of the most explosive we ever seen.
I mean, let me throw a couple more names out here. I threw Joe Single's name out. How about you think Megatron's first ballot?
Hell, well, he left kind of.
Yeah, that's another difficult one, man. He's got a chance. He's got a better chance than Ocho, I think.
Yeah, they love Calvin Johnson, man.
Yeah, because Calvin was at least 1 or 2 damn near all his years. When he was in his prime, he was at least he was in the top 3 every year in his prime, at least.
He's got kind of Chad numbers. He has 731 receptions, 11,000 yards, 83 touchdowns. He's not too far. Well, he played less years. Only played,
that's all I was gonna say. He didn't have those down years. Like everybody remembers Ocho Cinco having a couple of down years where he was just like, what happened to this guy? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like Calvin left on top. He left when he was still on top.
And he was the top receiver and when you said who's the best receiver in his league, his name comes up.
Right.
He's always at least
top 2, top 3. Okay. Always. What about Sterling Sharp? I know, we kind of got to watch him play. I thought he was amazing.
He was a beast. He was number 2. He was behind Jerry Rice when he played.
Right.
But injuries happen. So
injuries.
I can't give it to him.
We only had like 6 or 7 years.
Yeah, if that. But
years. But look at the numbers, bro. For them, he only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years. 5. Wait a minute. Hold on. Dude, oh my God!
Very good, bro. He was
600 receptions.
He was a beast.
8,000 yards, man.
Yeah. People sleep on Sterling, man. Sterling was incredible.
I remember.
And how many touchdowns? Hold on. How many touchdowns? Oh,
and everybody remembers Shannon Sharp more.
65. It's 65 touchdowns, man. 65 in a good. And and I think
the worst thing about him was I think he got hurt like one of Favre's first couple years in the league. Yep. You know what I mean?
God, Favre would have had more than one ring with that dude, bro.
Yeah. People forget. His quarterback was Majkowski, you know what I'm saying?
Right, I remember Majkowski.
Magic Man, remember the Magic Man?
His quarterback was mostly Majkowski. Yeah, it would have been different for him. And he came in when Favre was there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Dorsey Levens and fucking Freeman.
I don't think he played with Dorsey. I don't think he played with Dorsey.
Dorsey would have been in that fire. Sterling would have been there. They would not have got rid of Sterling Sharp. He was
you mean had he stayed? Yeah. Had he not get injured?
Right.
Okay,
right.
Yeah.
His 94 was his last year.
Okay.
He got hurt. He only had, I think he got hurt in like, I forget what game.
That neck injury, man. He had a neck injury or something, man.
He had some serious shit.
Started every game. He didn't miss a game. All 16 games. Never missed a game, man.
Yeah.
But shout out to him. Sterling Sharp was exciting to watch. Man, who knows what he could have became. But all right, so we're done with that, and let's go ahead and get to these football picks, guys. What do you say? Time to pick 'em. God damn it! All right, let's go to the first game. Let me get my camera straight. Shout out to Flip Banger out there. Go check Flip Banger out there on the beat battles happening every Saturday as well. And cats be over there getting down. Go check out Flip Banger. Shout out to Flip Banger out in the chat. All right, let's share screen. Advance. Should go to screen. Uh-oh. Give me 1 second here. It's not working. Share. There we go. All right. So it's our first game of the week. All right, what we got here? Okay, first game on the docket. This is week, wait a minute. All right, here we go. All right, sorry about the confusion here. First game on the docket in Nashville. It is the 4-0 Titans hosting the winning Texans won last week. So, new coach, Brian's fired. The locker room's better automatically. You got the 1-4 Texans going into Nashville. This screams like Malcolm said earlier. This screams upset. Malcolm, I'll give you the floor, man. You got the first pick, man.
Yeah, I think it's always like a little bump when you get a new coach. You know what I mean? Things change around, whatever, But the team gets a little burst of energy and all that. And then you look at the Titans, and the Titans had a big game. When was it, Tuesday they played? Yeah. So when is this game? Is this game today? They making them play today?
1 p.m. Couple hours, next hour.
Yeah, to me that screams Texans, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like just the fact that they just played, and it was a big time emotional game, big emotional win for them up in Buffalo. Yep. You know what I mean? And on a Tuesday at that. So you got to turn around. That's a quick turnaround to get to Sunday from Tuesday, not even Monday.
That could play a big part, right?
Yeah. So, put me down for the Texans on this one, man.
All right, cool.
It's kind of a hard one, man. I could definitely see the upset. For some reason, I'm not fully convinced with the Titans. I know they're good, but I just don't think they're Super Bowl ready good. I mean, even though they did handle Buffalo Bill, and Buffalo is, that's actually a pretty good team.
Yeah.
But if I had to pick in one, I don't know, man. I could see the upset with the Texans because, like you say, it's a quick turnaround. I may go Texans. I may regret this one because Henry looked like a beast, stiff arm. Oh, let's not forget about the famous stiff arm. How he embarrassed that man.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
There goes Scott Harley out there.
Yeah, Josh Norman, boy. Yeah.
Brandon Cooks finally got it together last week for the Texans at 100. I was wondering where he was at all year. I don't know if the coach was holding back the offense or whatever it is, but I think he gets it together this week, and I'm gonna go with the upset.
All right, Coop from the upset as well. All right, I like the Texans. I picked them last year. I thought they, were gonna be in contention. This year, I didn't see this coming. Them losing the first 3 out the gate. The Titans, man, they're just getting better and better. Tannehill's finally found a home away from Miami, playing mistake-free football. Henry with the stiff arm. I need to see the Texans one more week. I need to see if they can string these up. And even if they do come in here and lose, but they play a good game, and I'm going to be watching for things. But I just think the Titans at the house, even with them with the short rest, I think the Titans still get it done. So I'm going to go on the other side for the Titans. All right. So now for the Titans, Coop and Malcolm for the Texans. Moving along to the next game, the game of the day right here. 4-0 Steelers, Heinz Field, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, hosting the 4-1, I said it, 4-1 red hot Cleveland Browns coming to Heinz Field, Pittsburgh. Man, this is a tough one. Cool. Go ahead. You got the floor, man.
Hey, everything points to the Steelers because the Steelers got a great defense. That rookie came out of nowhere, scoring 4 touchdowns. Claypool. Big Ben is still playing good.
Yeah, he is.
It points to the Steelers, and the correct pick would be the Steelers, but I'm still rolling with the Browns, baby.
Go ahead.
I think the Browns got something going. I think they upset them. I might live to regret this game too, but hey, I'm with the Browns. Odell Beckham, that running game. I miss Chubbs. I do agree with Malcolm when he said that. I think Chubbs was a lot of it.
They got old boy though.
I think he was a lot of it, but they still got Kareem Hunt. They still got that other guy Johnson, and they still got the 2 great receivers.
Panthers win.
I'm going for the Browns on the upset. Browns for the upset.
All right, Coop with the Browns for the upset. I don't know the spread on this one. Malcolm, you got the floor, man.
You got the list of the questionables? Because when I saw it, they had Baker Mayfield's questionable. They had
I didn't see that.
Odell's questionable.
He playing.
They're gonna play, but they got injuries. They got little nagging injuries. Odell's questionable.
He's back.
Who's the other receiver for them? What's his name? Odell boy.
Landry.
Yeah. Landry questionable. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, the whole offense is questionable. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, even though they're gonna play, but yeah, you know what I mean. I believe in the Steelers. They got me, man. They got me. Last year they went 8-8. 8-8 last year with a chance to get into the playoffs. And Big Ben sat out the whole year. They lost Antonio Brown. They lost. That was the first year they didn't play without when Antonio Brown first went to the Raiders before he self-destructed. Yeah, you know what I mean? They lost Le'Veon Bell. All that. No quarterback. They still went 8-8. Mike Tomlin is one of the best coaches in the NFL. He really slept on, man, and people don't give him his credit. And we all know why that is. You know what I mean?
We ain't even got to say.
We all know why that is.
Baker's good. Baker's clear. He's questionable, but he's good. He's gonna play.
Yeah, I figure all them guys are gonna play. You know what I'm saying? But just the fact that they got little nagging injuries, and we ain't used to seeing the Browns being as good. You know what I mean? So I'm not a believer, not quite yet, and I'm gonna roll with the Steelers.
Anything happened to the Falcons coach?
Yeah, he got fired.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He got fired. That's right. My bad.
Yeah.
And after okay. The interim coach.
Fired him and the GM.
Raheem Morris is back with the headset. All right. Raheem Morris
for the rest of this year. Yeah.
Titans good. Titans okay. So I'm sorry. So who you picking? Malcolm. My bad.
I'll go with the Steelers.
All right, Malcolm.
Steelers is a smart choice. I'm picking the upset though.
Man, I don't know, man. I like to live on the edge, bro. You know me, man.
Yeah.
Jack Norman sucks. I'm gonna go with man, this is a tough one, man. Baker Mayfield's cleared to play. He'll be in there. I don't know if he's gonna be 100%, but it's a good one. Baker Mayfield, Steelers did work back full practice yesterday. Limited the first 2 seasons. I'm gonna go with Jesus Christ. I'm gonna go with the Steelers, man.
Because I want to go with the Steelers, but I got to keep going.
Hey, Cool. I think the Browns got it, bro, for once. All right, so me and Malcolm for the Steelers, Browns, Coop. Moving along, next game on the docket, we got both our teams, the Giants, 0-5 Giants, home, Meadowlands, taking on the 1-4 Washington football team. 0-5 Giants, I see no, hold on. Uh-oh. I think we played pretty good last week. We just couldn't seal the deal. I like how we came out, man. Just not enough weapons. Football team, on the other hand, Kyle Allen's out. You guys got your boy back behind center, Utah's finest.
Kyle Allen's playing. He started.
Wait a minute. And okay, he is off the injury report. He got a shoulder. Chicks beat Tilt versus Giants. Okay, you think you're gonna start him?
Yeah, Kyle Allen starting.
Kyle Allen is starting. Okay, all right. Well, that changes the dynamic. I'm going with the Giants.
They changed it too much for you.
Right. Go ahead. You're up there, Coop.
Yeah, the Redskins got too many quarterback problems right now. So right. I don't know who's going to be. Well, he says he's going to be quarterback. I just don't think they have that together. I do like that young receiver though. I really like the guy at Ohio State. I like him. He got a pretty good defense. But I got to go with the Giants, man. Even though they say that the quarterback is regressing, is what I'm hearing from the Giants. I'm hearing this from the experts. I thought he was playing pretty decent, but they're saying that he's.
Oh no, he ain't throwing a touchdown. He hasn't thrown a touchdown in the past 3 games.
Oh yeah. Oh okay. Damn. No. Okay. But I do like the young receiver Slayton that he has too. Slayton.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like Slayton too. Go ahead.
He'll make plays.
I think
he's Freeman in the backfield. Slayton's out.
Slayton's out this game. Yeah.
Hold
I think so. You double check that for me.
Hold on.
I might have to change my opinion to Slayton because I was going with the Giants.
He's questionable. Slayton is questionable.
Okay. Well, he'll
play. I don't know if he's playing or not.
All right. Well,
sorry, Malcolm, but I think I'm gonna go with the Giants on this one. I can go either way.
Cool.
It can go either way because it's a rivalry. You know how that goes.
Brother. But
because of the quarterback situation, I gotta take the Giants.
Let's go, Malcolm.
Yeah. This one ain't really ain't gonna be that barn burner type game that everybody gonna be watching there. You know what I mean? This is really this is one of those games that's for that Clemson quarterback,
bro. You know people gonna watch this. It don't matter the record when we play each other. You know that.
It don't really matter. Yeah.
This is battle for the Clemson quarterback right here. You know so,
right.
I think the Giants probably gonna take this one, man. You know what I mean? I got no faith in watching that offense. I got no faith in watching the offense scoring more than say 13 points, made a couple field goals and a touchdown here and there, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely don't see us scoring more than 17. I can see the Giants scoring more than 17, you know what I mean? Maybe 18, maybe they kick 6 field goals, I don't know. Right. So I go with the Giants on this one.
Oh man. Hey, we all
18-17. That's my prediction right there.
18, I'm gonna write that down. All right, so we're all for the Giants in this sweepstakes. Next game on the docket in Minnesota is the 1-4 Vikings. Coop's team, by the way, going against the 0-5 Falcons. New interim head coach Raheem Morris finally gets the headsets again. Falcons traveling. I don't know what the hell's going on with this team. Maybe it's the coach Julio Jones. I think it's out of this one. If I'm not mistaken. It's Julio out.
I think he's playing. Which I hate.
No, he's off. He was ready to go for Sunday. We had a pretty good game last week. If I'm not mistaken, he is good. All right, cool. So, yeah, Falcons, Vikings. Vikings at the house. Cool. Go ahead.
Well, you already know I got to go with my Vikings. I'm not all that confident because Atlanta does. I think Atlanta record should be better. I definitely think. I think we should be 3-2. Only 2 games we really lost. We got dominated in 2 games. The other ones we should have won, but we didn't win. You know what it should have.
Yeah.
But according to our offense, and even though Cook is not playing, Madison is a more than capable backup, and then Boone is a more than capable backup. Our 2 backs behind them are really good backs. Madison went over 100 last week coming in for Cook.
All right.
So going against this Atlanta defense, he should definitely do it. I mean, we should be able to put up points. It's just they should be able to do it. If Julio's back, that's what's going to make it more of an even game.
Absolutely.
But and then you got the coach. The situation when you get a new coach, sometimes you get that spark. So you got to worry about that. But we are playing at home, so I got to take my Vikings
in the club.
As long as they coach well.
Damn, Flip, we don't have my squad.
I think we got it.
All right, so Cooper's for his team. He's riding with the Vikings. Malcolm, you got the floor, my brother.
Yeah, I that's that same that bump you get. You know what I mean? When you fire the coach, they fire the GM. You know what I mean? So the Falcons gonna be riding off a wave, off that Raheem Morris wave. You know what I mean? He gonna be trying to prove himself because he wants another job in the league. You know what I mean? So they could give the Vikings some trouble. I think Atlanta is a team that's better than their record. You know, they should not be 0-5. Man.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's no way in hell they should be 0-5. I don't think they're as bad as, say, the Giants, the Redskins, or Jets, or, you know what I mean? Okay. I don't think they're that bad. I don't think, but on the other hand, the Vikings are 1-4, and I don't think the Vikings are bad either.
Yeah, neither one of us.
Vikings are more of a middle of the pack kind of team instead of, you know what I mean, that 1-4 type record.
3-2, I believe.
Yeah, they should be around there. You know what I mean? Vikings should be looking at like 9-7 at the end of the year, and not not among the worst teams in the league. So I'm gonna roll with the Vikings, but I'm gonna say close. This is a close game. One of those close games that could go either way. But I'm gonna roll with the Vikings this time.
All right. So Coop and Malcolm for the Vikings, and we kind of been going against the grain. I'm gonna go against the grain. I think Raheem Morris gets his first win as interim coach. I think Raheem puts a good showing up the rest of the season, gets him a full-time job. I'm going with the Falcons. I think the Falcons going to be revamped. Matty Ice behind center. Julio Jones trying to Gurley. Let's go. I'm going with the Falcons. I got the Falcons. So, Coop and Malcolm for the Vikings. I'm for the Falcons. The Vikings always seem to find a way to mess it up. Moving along. In Charlotte, North Carolina. Shout out to Flip Bang out there, just crushing my team out there. Holy shit. Shout out to RTO Beats as well. Flip Bang RTO Beats in the chat. We got the Panthers. The Carolina Panthers, 3-2, hosting the Red Hot. And I do mean Red Hot. The Bears, 4-1 Bears coming to town. Oh my God. Panthers, Bears. Bears, Panthers. Malcolm, you got the floor.
Yeah. Bears, once again, I mean, I'm going to keep saying that we got the week, and I got no faith in their quarterback play. I think it holds them back. I know they got a very good record so far this season, but they strike me as they're going to make it to playoffs, but they strike me as a one and done in the playoffs. And when it comes to the Panthers, I really like Bridgewater. I never believed in Bridgewater before. I thought he was just a noodle arm QB, you know what I'm saying? But now he seems to be using his legs way more than I ever saw him with the Vikings. And, I think that coaching staff, they got a good coaching staff in Carolina. That offensive coordinator, look for him to be a head coach as soon as maybe next season, maybe the Falcons.
Yeah.
Howl at him. Joe Brady, he was the offensive coordinator also last year with LSU. And then he came along with Matt Rule. And now he's offensive coordinator over at Carolina. So I expect him to get a head coaching job very soon. And I'm gonna take the Panthers over the Bears, man. I don't know if it's an upset. I don't know who's who Vegas has as the lead dog, but I'm gonna go with the Panthers in this one. I like what I'm seeing from the Panthers this year.
All right, nice pick. I'm gonna go next. I hate the Panthers. I hate them with a passion. I hope the Panther falls off the helmet. I haven't liked the Panthers since Kerry Collins played with the Panthers.
And why is that?
Because Flip Banger likes him. Now I'm playing. He's doing the chat. He's talking shit on my team. Nah, man, I like Teddy Bridgewater. He showed me something in New Orleans, man. Bridgewater he's more mature now. Get a bad deal being drafted by the Vikings. Wasn't his fit. I think he's a serviceable quarterback. I think he No,
what you tripping? He was good with the Vikings. He had winning records with the Vikings. Just got hurt, and they didn't trust he would come back. They thought he was done. They love him in Minnesota.
Hey, was the other dude before him? What was the other high draft pick y'all got? Quarterback.
Oh, he sucked. You talking about Ponder?
Yeah,
Ponder. Ponder was the worst quarterback we ever had. Nah, he sucked. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyways, Panthers, man. Bears, man. I remember Malcolm made the call. They're the best, the worst, the undefeated team. They took that L, but they bounced right back the next week. I think they beat the Bucks, if I'm not mistaken. That defense, that defense is always going to give you their best. The Bears, the Panthers. I don't know. Is Curtis Samuel's out? That's the only person I know about that's out on the
Christian McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey, he's out as well.
Even though Mike Davis is looking real good.
Mike Davis balling though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he balling.
All right. Added a couple people. Woodrow Hamilton, defensive tackle, Austin Larkin. Let's see, Eli Apple, Greer. Wait a minute. Inactives. Okay, yeah. So Greer's out, Samuel, Eli Apple, Dennis Daly, and Woodrow Hamilton. Chicago's Duke Shelley, Deion Bush, Arlington Hambright, Riley Ridley, and Travis Gibson. So,
don't move me.
All right. So, I got to make a choice here. Yeah. So, yeah, man, I like the Bears, man. I'm going with the Bears on this one. I just like how the Bears are playing right now. If the Bears take this game on the road and the Panthers by no stretch are a bad football team. Let's just get that out the way now. I think they're right in the middle of the pack, man. I think Rule's doing a hell of a job. I wish we would have got him, but it wasn't in the cards. But I'm gonna go with the Bears, man. So, Coop, you got the floor, man.
I'm going with the Panthers. I still think the Bears do have a great defense. We know that, but I still don't think it's hard to say somebody's not deserving of their record because you did earn it. But I just don't believe they're as good as their record is. I really don't. Even though you're always as good as your record, they say. But but the Panthers are going off a 3-game winning streak.
Yeah.
I love Teddy Two Gloves, man. We loved him in Minnesota, man. Great quarterback. They just didn't believe that he would be able to play again. That injury, that injury was so terrifying. They said players were crying at practice, man. They didn't think he'd play again. So that's why the Vikings gave him up. Zimmer loves Teddy.
I was just taking stabs at you, man. I know he was.
Yeah, but Teddy looked good. He's all, and then to come at Malcolm, you talking about the noodle arm. You don't have to have a strong arm to be a good quarterback, Malcolm. It's good.
Hey.
It helps, but you ain't got to have a strong arm. There's plenty of them ain't got no strong arm that been great quarterback.
Joe Montana didn't have the strongest arm.
Exactly. Yeah. And Bridgewater's very accurate and very intelligent. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes.
Darts, Chad Pennington.
Yeah. Chad Pennington, yep.
So the Raiders destroyed that motherfucker. They figured him.
Teddy got a lot of weapons out there. He got a lot of speed at receiver. Mike Davis has come in and done a great job in the absence of McCaffrey. And I'm just gonna keep going on the road. I'm going with the Panthers, man. I'm gonna keep rolling with it.
I really like Rule, man. I like their coach. I think their coach is on point, bro.
Yep. And they're just gonna get better and better. So we got Malcolm and Coop for the Panthers. I am for the Bears. Moving along, game of the week. Today, 4:25 Eastern Standard Time PM on Fox. We have the 4-0 Packers going down. Big sombrero. The Buccaneers, man. 3-2 Buccaneers taking on the Panthers. Buccaneers, Packers are playing probably the best. Packers are probably the best team in the league, the best line in the league. I mean, Aaron Jones and Rodgers have time to do anything they want. They can have reference in the back. In the backfield if they want to, man. I think the Packers are unstoppable, man, and they're going to collide with we're going to see Packers, Seahawks, man, probably fighting for the chips. But so I'm going to go with the Packers on this one as well. Cool.
This is what I feel about the Green Bay Packers.
Uh-oh. Forgot you.
But hey.
Go ahead.
Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers. I believe Brady gonna get his, Brady's mad from last week. He didn't even know what down it was. I don't know what's going on. I guess he's getting old timers right now. But Aaron Rodgers and them got to take a fall sooner or later. And I believe this is it. I believe Brady's mad. He's gonna go out there. I think they got Chris Goodwin coming back this game too.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
And the running game's been pretty good. The running back Ronald Jones, he's played pretty good this year. And I just believe that Tampa Bay gonna take it. It's time for Aaron Rodgers to take a fall, and it's gonna be the week. Let's go, Brady.
Okay, so Coop is rolling with the Bucks. All right, Malcolm, you got the floor, man.
Yeah. The time for Aaron Rodgers to take a fall will not be this week. Tampa Bay leads the league in penalties. Tampa Bay leads the league in penalties. That's why you see Brady acting a fool on the sidelines, because he is pissed. he did not play on the undisciplined team. They're gonna get their shit together, or you're gonna see more of that. You know what I mean? All People gonna say it's Brady wrath, and Brady is not a calm dude on that sidelines when he pissed off, yo. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? He let you know it. And right now, Tampa Bay is just doing a little bit too much of shooting themselves in the foot. There's no wonder dude couldn't tell what down it was, because they played so many damn downs over due to all them penalties and shit. That he's like, yo, what the fuck's going on? I don't even know what the fuck's going on.
Good point.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, I just don't see him getting it together this week. They also led the league in penalties last year, I believe, or they was up in the top, definitely. So just Bruce Arians is just not a real disciplined type coach. You know what I mean? He ain't that dude. The coordinators need to help out, and right now they're not helping them out. And they really undisciplined, and Brady is definitely not happy with what's going on. I think they get their act together this season, but it ain't gonna happen by this game right here. So I see the Packers taking it.
Nice, well said. All right, so me and Malcolm
come with the intelligent analysis. You know, I was going off a lot of emotion. You gotta be intelligent with your
analyst.
It make me look bad. I know, right now.
We all have our stick on how we pick games and we're passing it about, especially if, you know, it's gonna be a good game. Battle of the Bays, Green Bay, Tampa Bay, and me and Malcolm are for the Packers. Cooper's on the other side of the bay for the Bucks. Moving along. Monday. And I ain't talking about Monday. I'm talking about Monday. We have another game of the week. Good Monday night game starting at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is going to be early, so don't forget to catch that game. We have the 4-1 Chiefs on the road going against the 4-1 Bills in Orchard Park in Buffalo. Mm-hmm. Chiefs newly acquired Le'Veon Bell. What the Chiefs are getting every damn body, man. Next thing they're gonna have Giannis from the fucking Bucks. Chiefs get everybody, man. Can this team get any better? Jesus Christ. So yeah, Bills, Chiefs. This is gonna be a good one, man. I think I'll save my commentary. Cool, you got the floor, man.
It's hard to go against Chiefs, man. It was kind of, they have their faults on defense, but you got to score with them. That's the only way you have a chance.
Raiders, brother. We're Raiders.
Yeah, the Raiders play, but that's a division game, so you know how that go. But I'm taking the Chiefs, man. Even though I think Buffalo may, it's going to be a good game now. It's not going to be no blowout, but I think the Chiefs just got a little bit too much. And Buffalo defense is not playing as good as we thought. They're decent, but they're not as good as we thought. And the Chiefs offense is high powered.
Great analysis, man.
So I'm going with the Chiefs. I just don't think Buffalo can stop them. Chiefs.
Shout out to the Raiders for taking that. That was a great game. I love John Gruden. I love that squad, man. I like that team. Shout out to RTO's team, formerly the Oakland Raiders. The Raiders. All right, Malcolm, you got the floor, my G.
Yeah, it's hard to go against anything Coop said in that last one. I see it going the same way, man. I think Bills are a good team. Last week I was putting them as a Super Bowl contender, and then the air went all out of me on that one when the Titans just thoroughly smashed them.
What about 42 points on them, didn't it? Something like that.
It's hard to not see the Chiefs doing the same thing. I think Buffalo put up a little bit more of a fight, but this time around. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Kansas City, win probably handily on this one.
All right, nice pick. Well said. I can't go against anything y'all said, man. Y'all made great points. I just don't see the Bills putting a Band-Aid on it on defense, man. They're gonna do what they gotta do. The Chiefs are they gonna score? The question is, can the Bills keep up with their scoring? And the answer is no. I just don't think that the Bills have that spitfire offense that could put up punches, points in bunches like the Chiefs can. It kind of reminds me, this Chiefs team kind of reminds me of that Kurt Warner squad they had when they were averaging 30 points a game and just, scoring at will. Or that 91 Washington Redskins offense.
Or that 98. Don't forget something. 98. What happened in '98?
I know the Broncos won the Super Bowl in '98.
Yeah, you know what else I'm talking about.
I think they beat the Falcons that year in the Super Bowl or something like that.
They beat the Falcons, but who was supposed to be there? Who put up 17 touchdowns?
Who remembers any other teams? I only remember the winners, man. You know what I mean? We talking about
tell us the story on that, because I don't.
The '98 Vikings, man, when they set all them records.
Yeah. The Vikings.
They set records. I think the rest.
Did they make it to the Super Bowl that year?
No, they lost in the championship game.
Hey,
okay.
But we
all right.
Yeah, all right, funny, man.
2000 to 41 or nothing. We stopped all that, man.
Yeah, y'all did. That was I can't believe that game.
I remember that.
Wow.
Me and
Pop blew them out.
What game was this?
When the Giants beat them. When they had that high-powered offense with Culpepper.
Yeah. Shut that shit down. Kill that noise. Kill that noise. All right, my pick. I'm with y'all, man. I cannot bet against the Chiefs right now, man. So I think the Raiders are exceptionally well-coached football team, man, right now. You know, I think the Raiders are going to be the bar. I just think no one believes in the Raiders yet, man, but you stay tuned. This has been a 3-year plan almost. John Gruden you're not going to keep just beating John Gruden, man. You're not going to keep beating this guy. This guy's not a loser. He is a winner. He going to get his off. I know the Raiders aren't right now on the schedule right now, but yeah. So yeah, Chiefs lost to a good team, man. Division game, like Coop said. Orchard Park, I don't care if it was in Asbury Park. The Bills are not gonna beat the Chiefs. So we're all in agreement with Chiefs. We're 5-1. Bills take their second L for the year. Next game, this one is kind of special because I just can't stand the Cowboys, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. 3-2 Cardinals. They go into town, take on Andy Dalton. 3-2 Cardinals go take on Andy Dalton and the Cowboys. Cowboys are 2-3. They got that win on this last week. But hey, you know, Cowboys could have easily been 1-4, but they're 2-3. Cardinals, man, I don't know. It kind of remind me of the old Titans squad. They win the rubber. They're gonna be rough. I just feel like this team's gonna rubberneck all year, man. I think they'll be win 2 or lose 2 or win 1. I see them finishing like 8-8, man. Seriously, I don't know, man. I thought the first couple of weeks I was sold. I was like, this Cardinal team is the best in the business, but I don't believe that anymore, man. I don't know. This team had to show me something, man. And as far as the Cowboys, I think Dalton's he's just as good or better than Prescott. So I think that Dalton goes, fuck Dallas, man. I think this can go either way, man. I don't ever bet with the Cowboys, but you know, we are betting on football games to win, you know, even though I wouldn't want to see the Cowboys win. But I got to play smart football here. But I think the Cardinals, man, I'll tell you what, I'm going to go with the Cardinals, man. This is my last time I'm going to bet with y'all, man. If y'all don't win, y'all should win this game. As long as y'all shut down Ezekiel and Cooper, which is easier said than done. I'm going with the Cardinals. Enough chatter. Malcolm.
Yeah, you said Andy Dalton and the Cowboys. I think I'm looking at it more as like Ezekiel Elliott and the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like this is Zeke time to get the ball, what I think they should have been doing a lot more of in the first place.
Some carries, right?
It's letting the running game carry them. I know their line is banged up. I know this ain't the same offensive line that we used to seeing from them. You know what I mean? So I know they got some issues on the line, but I think Andy Dalton will do a lot, and the Cowboys themselves, their defense, everything will do a lot better with a little bit more ball control and not so much air it out all the time. Offense. I don't know Mike McCarthy. I don't know if he's capable of that. Because I know he loves the man in that run game. You know what I mean? He's been doing that since he was with the Packers. Yeah. But I think the Cowboys are better off if they try and stick with the run. If they stick with the run, I could see them taking down I'm about to say the Falcons, the Cardinals. Wrong bird. But if they try to go with Andy Dalton airing it out, which I don't know why you would do that, but if they want to go with that, I think that doesn't spell good for their defense. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So I don't know, man. I can go back and forth with this one, but I think I'm gonna go with the Cardinals this go around because just Mike McCarthy MO is really tossing that ball around. You know what I mean? So if he sticks with that, I just see the Cardinals taking this one.
Gotcha. Cool. You got the final word.
Cardinals should have went and got Bell. That's should have went for him. He'd have been a good fit with them. I don't know why they let him go to the Chiefs, but
man.
I kind of feel the same way with the Cardinals. I thought they was gonna be great. They kind of disappointed me. Some weeks they look good, some weeks they look okay, some weeks they don't look that good.
Their quarterback, man, he's up and down right now.
He's kind of up and down. He's a great runner. His little short. He reminds me of Russell Wilson, but even shorter.
Yeah.
But Cowboys, man, they pretty much got the best all-around receiving core in the league. Andy Dalton is no scrub. I mean, he could never really get over that one playoff win, but he's still a good serviceable quarterback with all those weapons. They still got Zeke. The defense is kind of lousy, which is kind of makes me want to lean towards the Cardinals. But I think I'm gonna take the Cowboys, man. I'm gonna take the Cowboys this one. I don't know.
You got that
feeling? I'm going with the Cowboys.
All right, so it's me and Malcolm again with the Cardinals. Coop for Remy and Coop. Remy and the Cowboys. Micah Rappaport and the Cowboys. All right, so let's go over the picks. All right, starting the Texans and the Titans. Malcolm and Coop have the Texans. I said the Titans. Browns and the Steelers at the Steelers. Coop for the Browns. Me and Malcolm are for the Steelers. Washington football team away against the Giants. Why Coop and Malcolm were all for the Giants. Malcolm says score 18-17. Falcons and the Vikings. Coop and Malcolm for the Vikings. I said no, the Falcons will get it. Bears and the Panthers. I say the Bears will take out the Panthers. Flip banger and the Panthers. Malcolm and Coop says, yeah, the Panthers will do it. I don't think so. Packers and the Bucks. Wyatt and Malcolm for the Packers. Coop thinks the Bucks pull out the upset at the house. Chiefs and the Bills. Coop and Malcolm for the Chiefs. And I'm also for the Chiefs as well. And the Cardinals and the Cowboys. Wyatt and Malcolm for the Cardinals. And Coop for the Cowboys. And that'll do it for our picks. There's going to be an interesting game today. Interesting week today in football. It's 12 first kickoff, about 15 minutes. That's still all we got, guys. Football and boxing. Almost baseball's almost over, and that's it. So we'll see. I think there's gonna be some upsets today. I wouldn't be surprised. So
I tell you what, I'm going with the Braves. Hey, I live in Atlanta. I got to give them something.
Yeah, they got to win this game 7, buddy.
But I'm going with the Braves just because I
let the Dodgers come back for 3-1. So you know what I mean. They got to always game 7, man. Dodgers got the momentum right now.
Dodgers are always in the mix, man. They've been the last 10 years, man. They every time I turn around, the Dodgers playing for something.
Yeah, they right there, but then they always choke. They always the best team. They had the best record in baseball every year. But you know what I mean. They get to the playoffs and they choke, or they get to the Houston. You could argue Houston cheated for their championship win a couple years ago when they played the Dodgers.
All the signs and shit.
Stealing all the signs and shit. Exactly. But Dodgers every year they right there neck and neck, and then they fall on their face. So we'll see what happens, man.
You know who the Dodgers remind me of? They remember the Seattle Mariners, man. They went on them damn games, 117, 112 games a year, and then they get to the playoffs and they fall on their face.
Really, they more like the Braves back in the day when the Braves
Braves always took in the division.
Yeah, yep. Braves every year they was right there, and then something happened, and they end up not winning.
Yep.
They're gonna win this year just because I vouch for them.
Braves. Okay, ATL boy.
They need some kind of championship in Atlanta. When the last time y'all got a championship at all? I mean, last time Atlanta
Braves. Well, the Falcons had one in their grasp.
I think soccer too, though. Didn't Atlanta win soccer?
No. You know you're reaching. You know you ain't had you try to include soccer.
Hey, but it's a sport. Hey, it's a sport.
He went to soccer.
Soccer, baby.
Belmont. You know you ain't got a championship in a while when you try to
play soccer shit. Yeah. Anyway, you don't care about Atlanta, nigga. You don't give a shit about Atlanta, nigga. You ain't even from there.
I know, but hey, I gotta give him something. I've been there like 20-some years.
Oh, yeah, really?
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, I've been there 90. I came in 98.
The day you left, man. Him in that red Honda.
Yep. Red Honda Civic.
You heard up. That car got a lot of miles on that car.
A lot of miles. I bought it with a lot of miles.
Al Honda's reliable. Hey, man, I want to send a special shout out to our comrade in arms, Kareem Williams. Get well. Rest up, my brother. We'll be in touch, man.
Get well.
Word.
Doesn't realize that Vic wasn't here today. But, yeah, man, it was a crazy NBA. I just, once again, I keep praising the NBA, man, but I just think they got it right with the COVID and everything. No reported cases during the whole time in the bubble. And, you know, we got used to seeing another style of basketball being played in one building. And I think they did a good job, man. I think maybe some of these organizations need to take a look at this, man.
The NFL is talking about doing that.
For the playoffs?
A couple of cities for the playoffs. Yeah, Dallas is one of them.
Yeah, I know baseball did it for the playoffs too.
Right on.
Yeah,
I think we're gearing up for a really interesting offseason too in basketball. You know, NBA offseason is just as good, if not even better than the regular season.
Oh, absolutely.
So,
You think real quick before we get out of here, you think Paul George is a Clipper when the season starts?
Yeah.
I heard he's one.
I thought he wasn't, but I'm not hearing nothing different now.
Yeah, he'll be there.
Doc is gone. Doc should have got a pass this year, man. They should have fired that man during all this shit. Had to get that man a pass. Team didn't want to. Yeah, I know. Wow.
Yeah, they got Tyronn Lue, though, man. They signed Tyronn Lue. That's who they want. You know, Paul George and Kawhi had to okay that one because they wasn't going to sign no coach unless they was cool with it. So
right. Well, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Once again, this is Pick'em Week 6 NFL Sport News. Check out Pick'em Radios, Pick'em Sports Talk Radio on Anchor FM. Just type in Pick'em Sports Talk Radio. For Kareem Cooper and Malcolm Edwards, I am DJ Widebody. Thanks in the chat, RTO, Flip Banger. Good luck to your football teams. We'll see you next week with sports, current events, and football picks. Peace on 3. 1, 2, 3. Hey.